Hi all, in this session we are going to learn about Azure YAML pipelines. In the last session we had already covered the introduction to YAML pipelines and we had covered some scenarios regarding the YAML pipelines. In this session as well, similar to the earlier session, we are going to cover some other scenarios while we implementing YAML script. Like it is a continuation to the earlier session. In this session, let us assume one scenario. If you have a project, in this project, if you have a n number of stages, if you want to execute those stages in a sequential manner, means one by one, how you are going to define the YAML script. This is the scenario. So once you have the scenario with you, you need to thought like that, how I can be able to implement the YAML script. Like I'm going to show to you guys some kind of basic script, how we are going to implement multiple stages that to be executed in a sequential manner. This is a pool VM image by using which VM image your project is going to build. This is a platform. Ubuntu latest is going to provide the platform in order to run your project. And here instead of the stages, we have how many stages I have? Test stage, QA stage, prod stage. Instead of the test stage, how many jobs I have? One job. The name of the job is test job. And inside of the QA stage, how many jobs I have? One job I have. The name of the job is QA job. And inside of the prod stage, how many jobs I have? I have one job. The name of the job is prod job. If you execute the script, what will happen? It is going to create three stages. The first stage is test stage. After the test stage, it is going to move to the QA stage. After the QA stage, it is going to move to the prod stage. I'm going to show to you in a practical manner, guys. Just copy the script. Just go to the Azure DevOps portal. Just click on the project one. Here you have go to repos. Right now you are in the YAML repo. Fine. Just click on the pipelines. Create new pipeline. Azure repo. YAML repo. And click on starter pipeline. Here Control A, delete, Control V. So just click on save and run. Save and run. You are going to implement the pipeline. Are you able to see? Here initially I have the test stage. Thereafter that I have the QA stage. Thereafter that I have the prod stage. Here I have the three stages. The three stages are going to be executed in a sequential manner. In this way, we can be able to define the YAML script if you have n number of stages that to be executed in a sequential manner in order to get the expected output. In this way, we are going to define the YAML script. This is the one of the scenario, and not this is the only scenario. We have different types of scenarios based on the requirement. Let me show to you guys the other scenarios. Suppose if you want to make some kind of dependency on the stages. Like the stage one is QA stage. After the QA stage, it is going to start the prod stage. And after the prod stage, I had mentioned the test stage, but the condition is different. Here, if you see here, the test stage is depends on the QA stage. Means once the QA stage has been completed, automatically the prod stage will be executed. But if I want to execute the test stage, what need to be completed? If the QA test is completed, then only it is going to execute the test stage. Means after the QA stage, the prod stage and test stage will run simultaneously. If QA stage has been failed, then the prod stage will be failed and the test stage is also failed. If QA is succeeded, then the prod and test stage will be executed in a parallel manner. Let me check. Just copy it and go to here. Yes, my pipeline has been succeeded. Here the three stages has been executed in a sequential manner. Just click on pipelines, click on edit. Here Control A, delete, paste the thing, validate and save. Check the pipeline is valid or not. Yes, click on save, click on run. And in which branch you have? In master branch you have the code. Just click on run. So let me check. Here upon the QA stage has been succeeded, then only it is going to move to the next stage. The stage is prod. And based on the QA stage, if it is succeeded, then only the test stage will be executed. Here the stages also we are going to define. How we are going to define in the YAML script? In this way, the Azure DevOps is going to execute the pipeline accordingly. Here you have make a dependency. For which stage? For test stage, you are going to make dependency. Upon successful completion of the QA stage only, the test stage will be executed. So let me check whether it will be succeeded or not. Obviously it will be succeeded because of it is a kind of simple script. I did not make any complicated here. I just mentioned simple script only, guys, for your reference. And let me explore to the another scenario. Here my scenario is, suppose if you have any other, like if you want to run each stage separately without having the dependency. Suppose if you have 4 stages or 5 stages or n number of stages, instead of depending on the previous stage, if you want to make the stages which you are going to implement in your project individually, means each, if you run the pipeline automatically, all the stages which you are going to define in the pipeline will be executed separately without having the dependency on any other stage. How we are going to implement? So this is the script. Like pool, you are going to use the VM image Ubuntu latest, and the initially in stages you have the stage 1. You have the stage 1. Inside the stage 1, what the job you are going to run? The name of the job is job 1. Inside of the stage 1, you have the job. The name of the job is job 1. And inside of the stage 2 is what you have? You have the job. The name of the job is job 2. Here if you mention anything, depends on? No. You didn't mention anything here. If you mention here, depends on stage 1. Upon the successful completion of the stage 1 only, the stage 2 will be executed. But here you just make empty here. Means null. There is nothing here you had mentioned. So if you didn't mention anything here, what it will do? It is going to exclude. Means if you run the script, what will happen? The stage 1 and stage 2 will be executed separately without having any dependency. Even though the stage 1 has been failed, the stage 2 will be executed. Even though the stage 2 has been failed, the stage 1 will be executed because of both stages are separately. It doesn't have any kind of dependency on each other. So I am going to copy the script. Just copy it. And here, are you able to see here? This is the earlier scenario. Here what I will do? Again I am going to edit the pipeline. Here edit pipeline. Control A. Delete. Control V. Okay guys, just click on validate and save. Just click on save. Let me check what will happen. Run. If you run the script here, it is going to generate 2 stages, the stage 1 and stage 2. Irrespective of stage 1 and stage 2, it is not going to depend on each other. If stage 1 is also succeeded, it is not going to impact the other stage because of these two stages are going to execute independently without having depending on each other. Irrespective of it is succeeded or failed, it is not going to impact the other stage. Let me check. The stage 1 is going to execute separately here, okay, and if you observe, the stage 2 is also going to execute in a separately. This is the different scenario. Which scenario? If you want to execute or run 2 stages separately without having depending on each other, then you are going to define the script in this way. Okay guys, go to inside the project and repos. Where is pipeline? Click on pipeline here, click on here, yes. Fine. Let me explore to the other scenarios. We have the n number of scenarios are there. So I just mentioned some of the scenarios, but if you want to explore more, then you can search our internet. Then you have the lot of scenarios are there. So you can implement yourself based on the scenarios. Here the other scenario is execute and running stages and jobs in a parallel in a Azure DevOps. How I am going to implement multiple stages and multiple jobs in parallel. How? So this is the script. So if you see here, the VM image I am going to use Ubuntu latest. Inside of the stages, how many stages I have? First is stage 1. In stage 1, how many jobs I have? One job. The name of the job is job 1. I have the another stage as well, stage 2. Inside of the stage 2, what I have? Job 2. Job 2 is running inside of stage 2, and the stage 2 is depends on stage 1. Means if the stage 1 succeeded, then only the stage 2 will be executed. And coming to the another stage, the name of the stage is stage 3, and it is also going to depends on stage 1 only, because of upon the successful completion of the stage 1, the stage 2 and stage 3 will be executed simultaneously. Okay, and coming to the another stage, the name of the stage is stage 4, and it is going to depends on the stage 2 and stage 3. When the stage 4 will be executed, if the stage 2 and stage 3 will be successfully completed, then only the stage 4 will be completed. Otherwise, the stage 4 will not completed, will not be executed. Here the scenario is, initially the stage 1 will be running. If the stage 1 has been succeeded, the stage 2 and stage 3 will be automatically executed. So I am going to make some kind of screen marker for better understanding, guys. Just a moment. Yes, here in this scenario, what will happen? Here you have stage 1. If the stage 1 has been succeeded, then stage 2, stage 3 will be executed simultaneously. And if I want to execute the stage 4, then the stage 2 and stage 3 is completed, then only it is going to execute the stage 4. Otherwise it will be failed. If stage 2 or stage 3 failed, then it is not going to execute the stage 4. Upon successful completion of stage 2 and stage 3 only, it is going to execute the stage 4. Let me check the scenario. And just copy the script and go to the Azure DevOps portal. Here, the 2 stages independently has been successfully completed. So what you will do, just click on edit pipeline. Here, delete, paste, validate and save. Pipeline is valid. Click on save and run. Click on run. Yes, the thing which I had explained in the notepad, the same thing it is replicated here or not? Yes. The stage 1, after the stage 1 completed, it is going to trigger to the stage 2 and stage 3. The stage 2 and stage 3 will be executed simultaneously. Upon the successful completion of stage 2 and stage 3, it is going to trigger to the stage 4. If any one of the stage in stage 2 or stage 3 has been failed, the stage 4 will not be triggered. So in this way we can be able to implement this kind of scenario. And let me explore about the different scenarios. And if I want to set some kind of conditions, suppose I am going to execute one pipeline. In that pipeline I am going to set one conditions and dependencies. How we are going to make it? Let me see this. The pool name which I am going to use, the VM image Ubuntu latest, and inside of the stages, how many stages I have? I have the A stage. Inside of the A stage I have job A, and inside of the job A I have the step that is maven@4. See, it is a dummy thing. It is nothing but a task. It is here I didn't mention any kind of script here. What is maven@4? It is a dummy disk. Definitely it will be failed because of here I didn't mention anything. And instead of definitely the stage A will be failed, and then stage B, the next stage is stage B. Condition is what? Failed. Jobs, job B, means whenever the stage A has been failed, then only the stage B will be executed. Here the condition is that like only I need to be failed the stage A. upon the stage A has been successfully failed, then only the stage B will be executed. So just copy the script and let me check how I can be able to implement. So here it is going to take some kind of time. In the meanwhile, what I will do, so here, okay. So in the meanwhile, what I will do, I'm going to make some other pipeline. Here, go to pipelines, new pipeline, Azure repo, YAML repo. Okay, starter pipeline, control A, remove all. So paste here. Just save and run. Click on save. Yes. Let me check. If the stage A has been failed, then the stage B will be executed. Here, this is the condition. So here we can make permissions to the pipelines. Here we can make dependency on the pipeline. Here we make conditions in the pipeline. There are a lot of things are there. Based on your scenario, based on your requirement, everything will be defined in the YAML script. So here, so the scenario is different. Here the scenario is different. Just wait guys, so I'm going to show this. So because of here we have the multiple stages now, so that's why it is consuming some more time when compared with the previous labs, because of here we have the 4 stages. So here it need to be completed 4 stages now, so that's why maybe it may take some time. But here, yes, here the stage A has been failed. Is it failed or not? Because of I didn't mention anything, just I mentioned some maven at the rate 4 because of some unknown format or unknown command which I had mentioned. It is don't know what it need to be executed, simply it has been failed. So even though the stage A has been failed, the stage B has been completed or not? Yes, obviously it has been completed. This is my condition. That if the stage A has been failed, then only the stage B need to be executed. If stage A has been succeeded, then the B will not be executed. Okay guys, here if you see here, this process also completed. Let me explore to the different scenarios. Here I am going to change the condition. What condition? The same thing. The stage A contains the job A and it will be definitely failed because of here I didn't mention anything. If it is failed, here below given condition is if stage A succeeded only, then only the stage B should be run. Here if it is failed, earlier I just mentioned the condition failed. So that's why the stage B has been executed successfully. But in this scenario, I just mentioned stage A succeeded. The condition has been changed. Then the B will be executed or not? No. Copy the script. And if you see here if you see here, the stage A has been failed. So that's why the stage B has been succeeded. If I again, by making changes to the script, if I run again, if the stage A has been failed, then automatically the stage B will also be failed. Let me show to you guys. So edit pipeline, Control A, delete, Control V, validate and save. Just click on save and run the pipeline. Guys, I am not going to manually write the script because of it is going to take a lot of time if I want to manually write the script. So that's why I had already made the script which I had developed. So I'm just showing you for your quick reference. Then you also do the same thing by taking the scripts from the material. So here it is going to fulfill my requirement. Like if stage A has been failed, then automatically stage B also be failed. If stage A has been succeeded, then automatically the stage B will be executed. If everything is fine, the stage B will be succeeded, otherwise it will also be failed. It is not mandatory to be the stage B will be succeeded because of my condition is what? If stage A has been succeeded, then only it need to be triggered to the stage B. This is the condition. Whether if the everything is correct in the stage B, then it will be succeeded, or otherwise it will be failed. Here I am not going to define anything here regarding the stage B. I just only define the condition. Whenever the stage A has been succeeded, then only it will be triggered to the stage B. Let me wait for some time. It is showing you. In the meanwhile, we will have look on some other scenarios like, so the same scenario guys, like in A stage we have the job A, in stage B the condition is succeeded. So here I am going to execute the same script. Here I didn't mention anything, simply I just mentioned job A, then automatically it will be succeeded because of nothing is there difficulty here. So here I'm going to okay copy. Here in the meanwhile what I will do, so edit pipeline, control A, delete, yes, validate and save, run. So here the stage A has been failed. Because of the stage A has been failed, it is going to skip the stage B. Because of I had set the condition, whenever the stage A has been succeeded, then only it need to be triggered to the stage B. Because of the stage A has been failed, it is going to skip the stage B. We had succeeded or not? Yes, the condition has been successfully executed. Here the scenario, here the same scenario, but here the stage A will be executed successfully. Here the stage A consists of only one job. The name of the job is job A. Upon successful completion of the stage A, it is going to trigger to the stage B. Here in stage B as well, I am going to define only one stage or one job. The name of the job is job B. Here upon successful completion of the stage A, it is going to the trigger to the stage B. Let me show to you guys this scenario as well. So in this way, we have a lot of scenarios guys. So whatever the scenario it is, so you need to develop the YAML script based on the requirement, and you need to execute as a pipeline. How you define the YAML script? Accordingly, the pipeline will be executed. If you want to execute in a sequential way, it will be executed in a sequential way. If you want to execute in a parallel, it will be executed in a parallel. If you want to set condition, you can set condition. If you want to set some kind of permission, you can set permission. So how you want to define? In that way, the pipeline will be executed accordingly. While executing the script, if you have any issues, it is thrown an error. Based on the error, you need to identify which error it is, why the error comes into picture, how to resolve, what are the remedies you can be taken. Still, if you have any queries, you can check on over internet in order to find the solution for that particular problem. Still, if you are not able to find the resolution for a particular problem, no worries. In your project, you can get back to your seniors who is working on the same project. Then they will guide you where you had stuck, what the mistake you had done. So by taking the guidance from your senior, then you can make some kind of adjustment or resolution to the mistake. Then you will be succeeded. Don't be shy guys while you learning things. Just please take the inputs from your seniors as well. Maybe they are experts in that. While we are in the working environment, we are not to be shy to take inputs from our seniors. Like if the stage A has been succeeded, then it is going to trigger the stage B. Then soon the stage B will also be completed. Upon the successful completion of the stage B, I am going to close the session guys for today. I am going to cover some other scenarios in the upcoming session. So yes, the stage B is still in the process. It is not going to take much time guys. Yeah, the stage B has been successfully completed. Just go back here. Yes, in this way we can be able to implement the Azure YAML script for the different scenarios. Hope you guys understood. Okay guys, anyway, thank you so much guys for your supporting and for your comments. This make me very boost up, and I will intend to make some more videos regarding the technical videos like Azure and Azure DevOps, and I hope you guys enjoy my sessions. And as I already told you, if you have any queries, just please put me in the comment section. Accordingly, whenever I'm free, I'm going to revert to your queries definitely. And if whoever is having the queries, I had already mentioned my email ID sunilclouditech@gmail.com. You can ping me your queries over the email. So I'm going to revert to your queries whenever I'm free. Okay. Okay guys, thank you so much, and I will meet up you in the next session with the new topic. Until signing off, thank you, bye bye.